Ah, so they're the ones that mess with our bird. Well, they definitely stored him somewhere, but the question is where? I suppose Zelda did tell us to start looking around. Let's see what we can find. Keats, what's wrong, Heron? What? Your Loftwing is missing? That's terrible. I was so looking forward to seeing that red blur streak through the sky. No, I haven't seen him. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. The statue of the goddess is the great big statue in the north of Skyloft. It's the place marked with the X. You know how to read a map, right? Of course I do. Yep, and that's going to give us a tutorial on the map, but we already know what it is, so let's head back to the goddess statue. Geronimo! Alrighty, we'll go and run up these stairs, and... I keep forgetting what I'm doing, sorry. Hey, Heron! Over here! I have some information about your Loftwing. Who are you? I guess Zelda told Pippet about us. Pippet is our upperclassman, so we'll go ahead and see what he has to say. Hey, Heron! I was just looking for you. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm sorry, Heron. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out, I told you. It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. I already forgot all the voices I did. I'm sorry. Go on, tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was standing there starting to talk about the plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Heron, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me.
Are you dead?
No?
Okay.
Sorry about that. Guy just decided to just immerse himself. Make sure I would never be able to ride ever again. It sounds like Groose and his buddy. Sorry, my brain stopped working. It sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it, right there. It means the waterfall marked with the X. Forgive me, Heron. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Alrighty, well, if we're gonna go to the waterfall, should probably pick up a weapon. Welcome to the sparring hall. Let's learn how to use a sword.
Hey, Heron. Hey, it's Heron. So you still want to get some sword practice even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Alrighty. So, time for the major combat section of this. You gotta practice sword! Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it's a fairly sharp blade. Alrighty, let's learn how to do this. Yeah, it's telling us where our gear is. It's hanging out right over here. Practice sword. And actually, we can go ahead and see our wallet right here. We have a maximum capability of 300 rupees at the moment. Alrighty, so we'll start with something basic. The basics being a vertical slash. And a horizontal slash. Now we're going to get a little bit more creative. Let's go ahead and do an angled slash. And another angled slash. Finishing up with a thrust. That's right, Heron. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Okay. In the center. Great. Now I'm going to show you
I'm going to surround you with logs, using spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. Spin attack is this. Boom. Good one. Oh, I'm sure. That felt good. Alrighty, fatal blow. And how we're going to be doing a lot of these as well. So we start with a slash, and then a thrust. And boom. That's the way. A fatal blow is an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock your enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up. Alrighty, there we go. Let's try to leave now. Hey, Heron. You can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? Well, you see. Oh? What? Your loft wing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once, but remember, this Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging it around crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this. So here's the deal. Make sure that you get plenty of blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Aegis. Aegis. Aegis? Angus? Aegis. We'll go with Aegis. I actually I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I'm happy about this because just like me in real life, Link is right-handed in this game. Alrighty. Well, let's head on back to, I guess, let's go look for that waterfall. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Well, that's what happens when you run out of your stamina meter. It's pretty self-explanatory with all y'all who've played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. This is the first game that introduced the stamina meter, actually, when it came out on the Wii originally, but I am playing the Switch version. Alrighty, and they're actually going to keep us from that side, so... Oh, there's a waterfall. Suppose we should head on over there. Oh, well, this is what happens when you fall off Skyloft. Ow, that. Watch your step there. You can't always depend on knights like me to swoop in and save you.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. So that's a knight at work. I really like the cloak that she has on. I wish we got different cloaks in this game, but we don't. Alrighty, well, it's quite an interesting place over here. We need to head that way, but let's go ahead and say hi to this guy first, after we bash our head into a tree. Look at this thing! Who knows how long this statue's been here? And it only has one eye? Poor thing. You probably know this, but you can press up to look around. Only one eye, huh? Well, it does have a crest in it. Very, very special eyes. Alrighty. Bash. Alrighty. Looks like we got some logs over here, so let's go ahead and... Cutscene. We get a premonition. Our bird is there! And we break the sign. This sign is broken. It's not possible to read it. Yep, that's what happens when you break signs. Anyways, in we go! Ooh, Waterfall Cave. Well, welcome to our first mini little dungeon. Not even close to a dungeon, but we do have enemies! So as hero mode is famous for, we cannot get heart drops. So that means all damage we take is final, and the only way we can heal is via potion and or fairy. So that was our first enemy, Keese. This is our second enemy. Hey, Choo Choo. Alrighty. Let's go and get this next one. Now, monsters actually drop materials in this game. As I said, we will be able to do upgrades later, so we need to kill as many of these as possible. And hopefully, nope, just rubies. I'm hoping to get a couple, actually. But that may not be possible just now. I actually forgot that we actually need to go back because there's a chest up there that we need to get. So we'll go ahead and jump off this, and then we'll roll and go. So But yeah, if you need a little bit of extra jumping room in this game, you just have to roll off of an edge. Alrighty, and we'll go ahead and run up here. And let's keep paying attention. Come on. Still no drops. Dang it. No drops from Choo Choo either. Alrighty, let's keep going. Alrighty, another 20 rupees. Rupees, sorry. I pronounced it fast, so that is what I am saying, I promise. Alrighty. So yeah, for this beginning area, you do want to try to farm as much as... You don't really necessarily need to farm, but yeah, see, this is what we're looking for. A jelly blob. One of many items in this game. Well, not many, but a decent amount. So we will need some of those, and we will need a different item, the Keystrop. I'm hoping I can at least get one. Alrighty, we took our first bit of damage. Alrighty, and we'll go and grab some more rupees. And it looks like that's going to do it for... Nope, I spoke too soon. Come here. Come on, give me a drop. Grr. Alrighty, well, I guess we can't always win. Let's keep going. Bird statue. Save. Interestingly enough, this is the only Zelda game where we actually start off with 6 hearts. Heron! Hey, Heron, I was hoping I'd find you here. I hear you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your loftwing? Oh, no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place around the head that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Heron. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. And now she follows us. Right over to... Look! There he is! No doubt about it. That's your loftwing, Heron. Alrighty, let's go ahead and free him. Our sword skills will be put to the test. Come on. Thank you. There we go. What a majestic creature. I love the music in this game. It's so pretty. I think one of my favorite things about this game is the fact that Link's loftwing is red. We should hurry, Heron. Now that your loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's empty, barren place. It's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tale describes a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Heron. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look at your bird. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Jump off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Thank you for the reassurance. Okay, and we're falling. So yeah, you can actually go down, you can skydive a little bit faster, but we're not here to explain the falling mechanics of this game. What we need to do now is call our Loftwing. Yeah, you kind of just stay suspended in midair. It's kind of funny there. But welcome to the main form of transportation in this game. The Loftwing. Let's run through the basics. All right, so the basics are pretty simple. We go up to gain altitude, and then we dive down to increase speed, and obviously go down. But yeah, he looks like he's falling all right, and then we can steer with motion controls, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this game is motion control based, so it's a very interesting setup that I'm having to do on the screen. But it seems to be actually pretty fluid, considering that like I barely feel any sort of delay at all. Alrighty, so now she's going to teach us about our burst of speed. If you press X during this, we can go ahead and charge down a little bit. We can actually slow down a little bit as well by pressing B. I barely ever use the slow down function, to be fair, though. Just keep going up and down as we go through. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Heron, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything that the poor guy has just been through this morning. Excuse me. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. Well, well, if it isn't Heron. Word around the plaza is that you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we didn't notice that Smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Bruce has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I'll bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony. I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard that she made it herself, man, no way I was gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, the sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth will be mine. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me while she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I'd win the big race, and Zelda and I will finish the ceremony together on top of the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. No one's going to stop me. No one's stopping me from Zelda from having our moment. Yo, it's so real. I can see it. Oh yeah. Groose, behind you. Right behind you! What? Can't you see I'm in the middle of... Ah! Care to explain what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big, really, just Heron. Yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was that he found his red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. It'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. I'll be the one, not it'll be. I correct myself, and I won't go away scalliantly. I don't know what scalliant means. I guess we're going with that. Did you hear that, guy? A fair race. Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Heron. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you got those guys beat. And deep down, I think you can do it too. Yeah. That's the spirit, Heron. That's the spirit, Heron? Spirit. Spirit. That's the spirit, Heron. Trust me, you can win this.
Hey!
The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's time. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Heron. Alrighty. So we just learned how to fly, and it's time for us to learn again. It's time for us to put it to the test.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Heron, but luckily, that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you all could make it. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the edge once you are in the air. Mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird promptly when you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will become this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough. I should think that you should be able to hear. I should think, but do you need to hear them again? Again? No. Excellent. As you all know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. Interesting fact, the original Skyward Sword was released for the 25th Zelda anniversary, so this line doesn't really have a meaning in the HD version, but when the original copy was released for the Wii, that's the reason why it was 25. To celebrate this year's occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gifts high atop the statue of the goddess. I hope the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has been crafted. Sorry, I cannot read today, and I apologize so much for that. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose. Alrighty, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin. Alrighty, here we go. 3, 2, go! Dash, 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 and fly and go. Significantly faster than everyone. It kind of glitched a little bit there. Alrighty, here we go. So, the easiest way that I've found to do this is to just get as high as possible. And then immediately gun for the bird. Alrighty. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? And rams right into us. Yeah, you heard him. Let's see you fly with egg on your face. Yep, so now we have projectiles we have to avoid. As for how some of these eggs get all the way up here that's anyone's guess. I don't think I've ever actually gotten hit by an egg. So that was a first for me. Alrighty, looks like it's turning around this way. Come on, we gotta beat Groose. Come on, we're so close. We're flying faster than the actual bird right now. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alrighty, so yeah, it's just 2 rounds like that. It's actually very, very easy. And I personally believe that the fact that this is motion control based actually does make it easier to pilot. Anyway, we got the bird statue. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Heron! Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Heron. Congratulations. Now we better get on with the ceremony. Sorry. I guarantee I'm going to be singing in tune with the soundtrack as the game proceeds. I love the music in this game so much. Heron, hand me that bird statue you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during the ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old days, I now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft to sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth! Now you can jump from any height without fear or painful landing. Okay then, game. Heron, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, don't you remember? You know, they say the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to you, to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Heron. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today, like you promised, Heron. Now, we really should finish up the ceremony. You do know what happens at the end, right? Uh-oh. And just what are you thinking? Don't be silly. This is your big moment, Heron. You have to jump off the statue! Look down. See that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right in the center of it. Leap off the edge right before you hit the ground. Press ZR to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you're really fearless, you'll wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So ready? Jump! Alrighty, let's see if we can do this. Right at the end. Land right on the center. 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah! Actually, last second. I'm kind of impressed with myself, actually. That was perfect. You're amazing, Heron. You know, Heron, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Heron? Hey, Heron! Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Heron, There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? What's going on? Ah, Heron! Heron? I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You're vital to a mission of great importance. Heron. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst.
Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much we can be grateful.
But Heron, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What happened to my daughter? A black tornado, you say?
That was no ordinary storm.
You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off?
I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry. I was lost in thought there for a moment.
It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's lifted her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak is yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It could also be very dangerous. Rest now, Heron. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Well, as we hear a voice calling to us in the distance, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end off this recording session. Thank you guys for joining me for the first recording session of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, and we'll pick this up right here when we leave next time. Without further ado, go ahead and check out our other content on Ember's Corner. And yeah, have a great day. Deuces.